Hello and welcome back. Today I thought we'd do a little bit more of Euro trucks. Just as I was doing my last 158 beta, they've decided to turn it into the stable program. So now it's released, 1.5 is released, and I've added in quite a few mods. Better rain mod that I got from Tim, a guy called Tim. And that works really well. I've also put in traffic density. I've put it back in the garages and everything like that. So I thought what we'd do, we'll go for a quick ride. I've still got the Scania, and we'll have a look at it. It's a little bit glitchy, but nothing really to write home about. So without further ado, roll V2. Here we are, we're somewhere in France, just sitting in a lovely rest area. Once again, that has done its thing, so give me 1 second and we'll try and that'll work. For some reason it's not, there you go. It wasn't recognising my steering wheel. That's what she looks like from the outside in the dark. I've got Grime's winter mod in at the moment, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 6:15, nearly 6:15. So 1.58 finally released. Didn't take them long, 2 weeks. I've got traffic density, and as you can see, I've got digital mirrors on my truck. So we've got now got digital mirrors, which is making my life easier. I've got sensors on the side. Sorted out my reverse now. So it's dark at the moment. Sort of the rain mod is slightly different to what I had before. It was too overpowering the last one. I do have the frosty winter back. That they've now done an update for that Grimes. I've got most of my ones autumn, summer, winter. So I've got all the seasons back in. You can see I'm using Waze sat nav. I haven't tried Yara. I don't think Yara's going to work in here, but I haven't tried it. I need to have a look at that one, see if they've made any updates to it. Thank you, mate. I didn't think he was going to. I knew went into there. I was just trying to find my speed then. So I thought I'd give this a little go for a while and see how I get on with it. See if I'm coping with it all right. Everything seems pretty much good. Enjoying the journeys. FPS has been bad for the last couple of days though, but that's something I've added in. It's whacked me FPS really badly. I'm only getting something like 49 FPS where I was getting 120 before, so I've got to look at that, find out what's causing that. Probably the latest mod I've put in, but we'll see. Seems to be okay, not too bad at the moment. Still going, we're going to Portugal with a DHL delivery. Start sliding across the road here, I think. Slow down a bit. By the time I get there, there'll be about 56. So I've got all the parts I need, running really quite nicely. There's a thing called Big Map Combo that I want to try, but that gives you absolutely everything. That gives you Africa a lot you can drive around in, so I was going to look at that next. But it looked a big program. I wasn't sure. I want to see what this does when this lightens up.
Keep right and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, I think it was the day after I did the
Go straight on.
I did the last video. The next day it was then out full, and I didn't even know. No, I hadn't seen anything. They kept quiet on the release of this one. I don't know why. I do like the Scania. I'm getting used to the Scania now. I do like it. Now I've got my digital mirrors. Makes life a lot easier for me. I've done some adjustments to my mic, so another good thing to test out. Make sure what kind of background hassle I'm getting. I've got to do a flight one. That'll be straight after this. Do another video. I've done, what did I do? I did a warships one. I've done this one. So I'm going through them just to make sure that all my recording is fine. Obviously I can't put a camera on in this one because I'm using the camera for my head, so you can't make it do two things at once, which is a shame. I'll go for a quick drive in this, just to you can get to see the changes. You can see the density of the traffic is a lot better than it was in the vanilla mode. It was just taking it and just turning it into something else. But I'm just a little bit concerned about the FPS, so I've got to look at that. That'll be for some other time. Why that's dropped so much. I've put in different liveries for other trucks as well, so we've now got different liveries coming through on trucks, and they're all mainly European ones you'd normally see in Europe, so which is good because it seems like when I go to Britain there's more what you'd call the local English ones, and then when you come into Europe you're getting a lot of European ones. I do like this one because the rain works really well on this one. It gets thrown around, you get splashes all over the place, and it's been pretty good so far. I think it's pretty good anyway. I'm going to try the Frosty at some point. And it's got foggy all of a sudden. Oh, and we're heading way too far over. Truck back under control. So we'll move to the middle one because we want to go through the We don't want to be parked up paying, we can just drive straight through. This one's got where the glass is supposed to be a bit shinier. Apparently a lot of people don't like it, but to be quite honest, I haven't really seen too much of a problem with it. But that could be chewing my FPS.
Keep
But no
left.
real glitching at the moment, so I just want to see how it all goes. We're heading towards Lyons, a lot of daylight is coming.
Keep left.
Looks like the rain has finally stopped. We'll see all the trees are quite wintry in the winter mode. Oh, it's supposed to be a bit slower. I mean, they've done a good job on it. The quality of the sim itself has improved immensely. Sometimes when you start adding mods in, you start losing a lot of FPS, you start losing performance. So then you have to decide what's really important to you, what's not important to you. So I've got more mods in than I'd normally have, so I was actually going to see what limit I could go to, but it seems right at the moment. I did notice when I tried to buy a garage in Nordic Horizons, it kept bugging out, so something on here it doesn't like. At the moment it seems to be pretty much okay, not too bad. Swing it around the corner. That's what I do like about this truck, you can at least swing it around. It seems to have a very good pickup on this truck, even when you go up a hill it picks up. Some of the scenery is really nice when you come through some of the towns and stuff. With the traffic density in there as well, it's made a big difference. Thousands of mods to choose from. Quick around that corner, but luckily we had a bit of road there we could use. There we go, a little glitch there. We don't mind one or two.
Keep left.
We're already left. Can't go any more left. Move back over into here. We'll be in the fast lane. Come to another toll road. Through the toll. I'll say get in the crawler lane if you're not going to be picking up speed. I was thinking about this rain, it stays on the glass for a little while and it's still little bits of spits out there at the moment. It don't look like the weather's going to clear up anytime soon. It's 9:36 and it's sort of lightish. It's me lifting my coffee cup. Anything about head tracking? So I'm going to do a flight because I need to see what it does up with my mic because I've knocked the gain right off because that was really affecting the quality of the voice. So I thought, you know, I'll take the gain out. It seems to be okay. Shouldn't, and I did a little bit of experimenting. It didn't seem to be doing an echo too much. I will need to actually fly, so I'm going to do this way. It's going to be a real quick one of this. I've already done like ships and stuff, so the next job will be planes, which should take a little more longer. It's got to be one of the most successful games ever, Euro Trucks, because it's been around for 12-13 years. It's constantly evolving. With the coaches imminent, we reckon it'll be probably late spring, early summer this year, possibly. These 1.58 is getting everything ready, so that if you go into the towns, you'll see more bus stations, depots, and things like that. So it's all being prepared for it, which is a good thing. And I think they're going to call that Euro Truck 3 as well. I think it'll be called something else. So I'm really looking forward to that. And they've already there's free buses that you can get. So that'll be next thing to look at, is when they bring that out. I shall definitely be grabbing a copy of that. We like the idea of that.
Keep right.
But also, there is a mod to do rigid trucks, and I'm tempted. But they'll be like short little burst journeys. I did try the bus yesterday, and I just could not get the damn thing to work properly. So I gave up on it, uninstalled it. I now don't keep things on hard drive. I keep them in my Steam library. I don't leave them on the hard drive. If I've not played them for a while or I'm not intent to play them for a while, just tend to take them off now. No point in being on your hard drive if you're not going to play it. And I haven't played the bus for ages, so I've still got the tourist bus one, and I thought, oh, might see if I can give that a go at some point. To find a decent bus game is very difficult, one that works well. We've got FlixBus still, or Phone Bus as they call it, which might load back in, might try that again. Now I've got new GPU, I haven't put them in since I had my new GPU and my new memory, so it might be less flicking around. I think when ETS do their version of it, it's going to be a lot better. Just the way they've got the idea to set it up sounds really good. Yeah, it's not going to be just one drive from one place to another, it's going to be multiple drops. So you'll have 2 or 3 stops along the way, which I think is a brilliant idea. And then you get scored on your driving ability. Which adds to it. You get customer satisfaction things. I like the idea of it all. There will be people that won't like it, or will moan, this is a truck thing, blah 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 blah. This is how SCS and Euro Trucks is surviving. It's adapting. It's becoming. Yeah, it's trying new things, it's doing things. Whereas some of these games, they just throw them out and they don't update them for years. And then people think, well, what's going on with this one? They don't seem to be doing anything. And then, you know, with SES, I mean, it gets annoying sometimes that you get update after update after update. Every week you can get at least 3 or 4 updates, just little tweaks and stuff. Sorry about that, I'm just drinking my coffee, getting rid of my coffee. Yeah, so they do these little things, and it can be annoying, but
Keep left.
they're keeping everything fresh, tidy. And this update has been a very quiet update. They haven't boosted anything. They've just gone on and done it, and setting it all up. I guess because they don't want to give the game away too much. What I like about SCS, they don't like making promises they can't keep. So they don't make them. They say, this is what we're working on, wait for it to be announced. And all bang, all of a sudden, what a lovely surprise. Something turns up. And very much my go-to game, I think. I've been playing World of Warships quite a bit just recently. I just suddenly got back into it and enjoying it. I don't know if it's because I got better or if it's because everybody else has got worse. I don't know. It's probably because I've changed my strategies. I play the scaredy cat role. I'll just keep nipping in, nibble nibble, drive out, back in, nibble nibble, and then the next video that I bring out, or may already be up before this one, you'll see that where I take the one of the British cruisers and sort of just nibble at people. Even like with the destroyer, I do the same. Go through another toll road. You know you're in France when you're going through these. France is littered with them. I've got real adverts back in. Probably see that when we get into Spain, I guess. Got quite a few. I've got about 9 of them in there. Brutal weather I put back in. I put a lot of mods back in. When they're in beta mode, you can't. You have to go vanilla, so you have to wait till everybody's updated their mods and stuff. But highly moddable game. The game is cheap to buy, and the mods are free. Most of them are free. You can get mods that you do pay for. The only problem I find with that is a lot of people, when you look on YouTube and people are putting things in, and they say, oh man, I put this in and it made my game terrible. I've paid out 10, 15, 20 quid for it. I've wasted my money. And thinking, well, why would I want to do that? Just have it on a 24-hour trial. If it works fine, then yeah, pay for it. If it don't, then the trial turns off like I do with other stuff. Make life easier. This Tim's Rain one, you have to be really careful with that. It is free, but there are people that have ripped it off and are charging people for it, and it's like, well, why? It's a rain mod. Not sure if I'm going to have to put my better snowflakes back in with this or not, so that's another test I've got to do. I didn't want to do that on a stream, so we'll just go for a nice little drive. I've still got 939 miles to go to get to Portugal, so we'll have a quick drive. It won't be a massive drive. No one wants to sit there and watch hours on end of road driving. I can go out in the car and do that. But it's just a quick update on 1.58 is now out. It's all released. All your mods back in if they're compatible, and away you go again. And I'm impressed with it so far. A lot of improvements under the hood. If you've been doing trucking for a few years, you'll notice the difference. If you only started like 2 or 3 months ago, you ain't going to notice nothing. But yeah, if the veterans will notice it very quickly. I did. Coming up to another toll road, but we're getting close to the Spanish border.
Keep left.
I've had a busy morning now. I've been out there cleaning my car. Decided it needed a birthday. I like the new HUD that they've put in here. I do like it. It's quite nice. Took a while to get used to different things, but I thought, yeah, I'm going to put Waze in. Rather than use theirs, I'm going to use Waze. See how I get on the Waze. Seems not too bad. So it does take a while to get used to it. Used to the truck now. The truck I do love. I think the Scania is brilliant. It's got the latest dash in there, the smart dash. Probably find the next petrol station I need to fill up anyway, and there we go, we're going to hit Spain, and then we'll bring it to a really short ending. Only a short one, didn't need to be long. just so you can see 1.58 in action with the mods. And I get to test my mic out at the same time. Then I've got to take all the steering wheel out, put the yoke back in, and then do flight. All before babysitting my granddaughter. So, I did a flight yesterday, try other things out. Same intentions, I've added a few new bits in. Worked really well, absolutely perfect flight. So I'm going to go from Zagreb back to Birmingham, as I've done it the other way around on the way there. So I thought, well, it's only fair I do it on the way back. It's about 2 hour flight. That was in the A321. These areas they've remodeled as well, but they've done that quietly. Stop in time. Actually, Spanish toll road. I had a feeling you were going to be there, going there. I'll let you go in front.
Keep left.
There's parking there, but we'll go to the next one. There you go, there's the real signs are up there now. And I'm speeding. Because it's the winter one, that'll get dark very shortly. It won't be long before it gets dark. What's it now? 3:15 in the afternoon. Within the next hour, it would be getting darker. Starting to lose it a little bit. Be quite a saunter to the next garage, I think, by the looks of it. Turning into a 32-minute at the moment, 32 minutes in plane, so there's another toll. Where are these all going? I hope he's not going to make that same shortcut. He damn well is. Here and rip. Lovely statues here. Pick these things up as you go along. You see all these different statues and things, and nice to see, fun to look at. Not completely desperate yet for a garage, but be good to get one coming up soon.
Keep left.
Left-hand lane, that was all done. And we've got a garage coming up on our right hand side.
Keep left.
I would, but I need to use the garage.
Recomputing. Turn right.
Yep, on gear. Okay, so we'll park up and I'll just get some fuel on the way out, I guess. Let's have a look. Forward a bit more. Let's make sure I'm in. And brake. So, oh, different view. View on the left. That's a better view. You saw me the lights and that, lovely. You can have different views. You can different ones that you want to take. There we go, so that's outside. Just turn the engine off. And you can see behind us, got a lot of traffic going on. We've got life going on. Lovely buildings around. It's the magic of ETS. Let me get there. And the best thing to do is, as you come out, always make sure you save it. So you can see I'll put it down as version 1.58. That's it. So any other thing I could show you while we're in efficient options? Probably not. No, it's not in there. Yeah, I'll have to go back to title screen. This is where you keep all your mods. This takes a little while for it to open up sometimes. So if you've got other things to do, it's better to have other things to do while you're waiting for this, because it takes a few seconds. Well, probably about a minute. It's just getting them all together. And just to get an idea of when we talk about mods, what we mean. So there's a workshop, there's a Steam workshop, or you can go onto different websites, just type in ETS mods, and then you get there. So I've got this one in the moment, a plus coating glass. So this is what I'm using at the moment. We're in everything green is what I've got actually on here. These are all my live mods. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. And then that one there, if you do go for the TM realistic paint, always make sure it's at the top. It has to be above everything else. You've got digital side mirrors, late autumn, mild winter, real European gas stations reloaded, real European companies reloaded. Then I've got the traffic density and brutal graphics and real adverts. And then you'll see on here I've got more than I need. So these are all the mods I do have, but most of them now are basically redundant. So I've got to get that one there. I do think I may have to add back in, because I think that's just rain, that one. Realistic rain. So I will have to put that in, but that has to go below. That will have to go below this mod. No, if I put it in, well, that gave me snowflakes earlier, because it shouldn't have done, because it was raindrops. 2117. I've seen that somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what you got. You got extended garages you could put in. A lot of these now don't work. So, and then you go into the Steam workshop if you've got Steam, and they're all in here. Top info bar. So you can. That's handy. It might be an interesting one. So you'd probably lose it. And sit there. You've got your Scanius dash improved dashboard. And you've got all your different ones. What you want to do with it, and there's thousands to look at. Absolutely thousands. Yeah, different ones have different things. And then you can just click in it, and then you just hit subscribe if you want it in there. I don't really want that one, because I think you lose your bar down the bottom. So it's to hide the new tachometer, the map that includes all the other bloody rubbish. So I don't really want that. I haven't tried Yara. You got broadcast. You got everything in here. You can do whatever you want in there, and then you just come out of it. Confirm any changes. Just add it. It just goes back in. You go to continue career mode. You can change your career mode. You can do what you can load a game. You can do DLC browser. Extras. I'm not sure what's in extras. Community changelog. Yeah, so you don't need nothing in there. And then just quit. And job done. That's it. So thanks for watching. Until next time. See you again soon. Bye bye for now.